Self-improvement. Stop comparing yourself to others. This is the biggest mistake you can make in life. The quickest way to be unhappy is to compare yourself with your friend, family member, or stranger, man. So that has to stop today, and that's what we're talking about in today's video. Now, before we get started, you already know what to do, man. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button. The channel's all about self-development and becoming the best version of you. And make sure to comment down below, man. Let me know what you get from the video. Now, let's get into it, man. Self-improvement. Stop comparing yourself to others. You see, a lot of people, when they start their journey, whatever they want to become or whatever they want to do, they look at someone who is further ahead. Maybe a celebrity who's further ahead, more famous, more money. Or you look at a friend or someone that you know who's further ahead. Then when you do that, you end up like putting yourself down. You start looking at it and contemplating like, am I good enough? This person's ahead of me. Now, the reason is the biggest mistake you can make is that everyone is on their own journey in life. It doesn't matter where he or she is. Like, it's about your own journey, your own path. Everyone's traveling their own path. If you're comparing your path with the next man's path, then you're always going to be disappointed. You're always going to be sad. You understand? Because that person you're looking up to or is further ahead than you, more than likely, they've put more time and energy into it. They've been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? To 5-10 years or longer than you anyway. You understand that? That's why they're further ahead. But it's not about who's ahead, who's behind, who's left, who's right. It doesn't make any sense, bro. You focus on you focus on improving yourself and that, and you will progress. You know, a lot of people's happiness is like predicated on being ahead of someone. Like, for example, like if someone gave you $1 million right now, you'll be happy with $1 million. But if everyone else had 10 million, you'll be sad. So your happiness is in comparison to the next man or woman, which is, again, the worst mistake you can make. We're all on our own paths, man. Just gotta focus on yours. A lot of people want to get started in that with their YouTube channel, with their like business, with their whatever and that. But at the end of the day, like when it's all said and done, they look at where other people are. Like, the sooner you can lock in and tunnel vision on yourself and focus on improvement, that's it, bro. You're progressing. But if you're focused on like, nah, like, I've only got 1 follower or only got 10 followers, but he got 100 or he's got 1,000, you have to remember there's always going to be people ahead of you. You will never be number one. Someone's going to be better than you. Someone's going to have more money than you. Someone's going to have more followers than you. You're never going to be number one. Trying to be number one is going to lead to misery. You're always going to be miserable, bro. You understand? So, like, the main thing you have to focus on is that, remember, like, you are alone. Your journey is alone. Everyone is doing their own thing, bro. That's what you need to think about. You understand that now? Yeah, I understand if you're playing a competitive sport, maybe doing, let's say, racing or something like someone's ahead of you. That's cool. But even then, you don't focus on him. You focus on improving yourself and that. You know, like, comparison is like literally, but it demoralizes your ambition. It makes people not even want to start, like, literally, bro. And that's the worst thing you can do in life, is to regret, man. You know, regret is the worst thing you can do. You don't want to regret your life. And a lot of people don't even start because they care about what other people think. They care about competing with the next man or woman. It makes no sense. You need to support each other. If someone's ahead of you, it's actually better for you if someone's ahead of you, because you can ask them for advice. Like, hey, bro, like, how did you get to that position? Or if you got any advice for me, I'm just starting up. Simple. Instead of hating on them, speak to them and get words of wisdom and apply it to yourself and that. Or try to collaborate with them so you can improve yourself and that. You feel what I'm saying to you? But if you're looking at them like, nah, he doesn't deserve it, I worked harder than him, and and he's lucky, and what is that doing for you? What is that doing for anyone? You understand? So learn from the man or woman who so-called is ahead of you. Like me personally, the philosophy that I live by, I look at it like, no one's better than me, and I'm not better than no one. We're simply just doing what we need to do in that. You understand? I don't look at no one like, oh my God, he's so good, and I wish I was like him. Or I don't look down at no one like, yeah, I'm better than him. I just look at it like, yo, I'm just doing me. I'm improving myself. I'm getting better each day, and that's it. I'm not in no race with no one. I'm not competing with no one. It's me against me. You understand that? The quicker you get into that mindset, the happier you're gonna be, man. Because the quickest way to be unhappy, like I said at the start of the video, is to look at the next man or woman who you perceive to be ahead of you. You feel me? It's all about love, unity. Like, we need to grow together. If someone you perceive is below you, you give them advice on that. If someone you think is ahead of you, you ask for advice. And then we can all grow. But if it's just about, nah, he's better than me, nah, he cheated, we're not going nowhere as a human, as a species in general. You understand? So I see a lot of people like message me on Instagram and that, and say like, yeah, they want to start this and that, but end of the day, it all comes down to the same thing. They either care what people think, or they're comparing themselves and that. Because if you think about it, yeah, really think about it. Like, if you did not care what anyone think and that, then you could do anything, bro. You could make a YouTube channel, you could start that, you could do literally anything you want, because you care what people think, because you care that someone is ahead of you, that someone is more famous than you. That's why you're not doing what you want to do. Simple. That's just the honest truth. That is the truth, and you know it. So work on yourself, man. Mindset, like I said, all about mindset. Start reading books on self-development, mindset, and just positivity. You understand? And that start, like, the only way to overcome your fear is actually face the fear. You cannot overcome the fear just by theory or just by doing one step. If you're scared of something, then you need to do it. If you're scared to make a video on camera, the only way to overcome it is to do it. There's no other way. You understand? So you have to live your life to the fullest, man. Live to your fullest potential. Anything less than that, it's a wasted life, bro. You understand? It's a miracle to be a human being. Let's be honest, man. Like, the chance of being a human being is like 1,000,000,000 to 1. Something crazy like that. So you want to make the most of it. You don't want to sit there on your deathbed, 70, 80 years old. You didn't do what you love to do. Scared to speak on the camera. Scared to do anything and that. And then you look back at your life. It's a waste, bro. It's a complete waste. You know? Are you really ready to waste your life just because you're scared of what the next man's thinking? Or you're scared that someone's more ahead of you? Are you ready to literally throw your life away? You're ready to sacrifice everything just so you can hide in the closet and not be your fullest self? Like I always say, like, until you start to do what you love to do, and still you start caring what the next man or woman thinks, that's when your life begins. Until then, you're not even started yet, man. You're really not started, because it's like, what's the point in living? Like, literally, what is the point in living your life right now if you're continuing to hide from what you love to do? If you're continuing to be scared what the next man or woman is thinking, what is the point in living life? You're living under a rock, man. And you have to remember, no one cares, bro, what you're doing. You can make a video, someone might laugh at you, someone might say you're ugly, someone might give you a negative comment. That's it. That's as far as it goes in that. You know, it's not even like the words that people say is not offensive. You have to interpret it in a certain way for it to be offensive. If I call you an idiot, for example, right now, that's not offensive, bro. If you interpret it as offensive, that's what it is. You can also take that same comment and just brush it aside and keep it moving. So the words have no meaning. You're making it have meaning. You understand? So start today, man. Whatever you need to do, whatever you are trying to achieve in that, start today. If it's a YouTube channel, do that. If it's music, go ahead and do that, bro. Put yourself out there, man. Don't regret your life, man, by just hiding under a rock and that, man. You understand? So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hopefully it brought you value. If it did bring you value, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button as well and join the family. And make sure to check out the link in the description, man. I've got Patreon. I've got a Patreon group on there where I go to more specific detail on how to improve yourself, step-by-step guide, what to write down, what to say, what to do. If you are interested in that, the Patreon is in the description. Discord group, everything's in the description, man. So go check that out, man. Come on.